Nos, sok szeretettel üdvözlök minden kedves nézőt, aki esetleg majd erre jár a későbbiekben, vagy majd visszanézi ezt az adást. Sokat nem tudok mondani, ugyanis ma szintén a Blacksad című játékkal fogjuk tovább haladni. Eddig ez egy elég jó játéknak néz ki. Szóval kíváncsi vagyok a végére, hogy milyen lesz. És az a helyzet, hogy ez az időszak is nagyon tetszik. Ez a noir hangulat, meg a 50-es évek hangulata. És valószínűleg, hogyha ennek a játéknak vége, akkor is maradunk a további hasonló játékoknál. De majd ezt meglátjuk pontosan, hogy is lesz. Bocsánat. Szóval igen.
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualty.
I hate detectives.
Bang, bang, bang!
You're dead meat, cat.
That you, Smirnov?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Yeah, that makes two of us. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
Who is that? Can we trust him?
I know how to pick my men, John. You? I'm not so sure. I asked you not to get involved, or at least give me a heads up.
If I hadn't intervened, Bobby Yale could be dead.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided a heart attack. Anyway, what's done is done. When exactly did you realize that he killed Dunn?
Elég lassan halad ez a kis videó.
Out of sheer curiosity, I'm a cop after all.
Ez egyetlen, ami annyira nem tetszik azért.
Well, it's pretty telltale when a suspect tries to kill you.
How about the motive? Any ideas?
I know Dunn wanted to call the fight off after something Yale did, but I still don't know what.
In any case, hopefully Yale will tell us more.
Would you let me ask him some questions when he wakes up?
I know you will, with or without my permission, so I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help my men. Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
She's been through a lot in the past days. Be nice to her.
Of course. In spite of it all, we're not just vigilantes. And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
I will. Thanks for the advice.
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor.
Who are... Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Let's just say I got lucky.
itt a csávon, vajon mit keresünk?
We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles.
Aha.
But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded.
Szóval nem bíznak a hüllőkben. Igen, ezt már megtaláltuk. Van valami más? Hogy ugyanegyek kell lentelt nyomni megint vajon. Aha. Csávó neve.
How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
What's his current condition?
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
Go away. I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
Milyen kedves
I rarely
bendohányzik.
get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down in a place as quiet as this. Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift. He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying. But that's not the case. His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage. He's clenching his fist, a sign of contained anger. Clenched fist, fast heart rate, fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me. I'm sorry you don't want to see me, but I saved your life, son.
Maybe my aunt feels gratitude. I certainly don't. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase. Who killed Joe Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
I know Dunn threatened to call off the fight. Why?
How do you know that?
I'm a detective.
That was his anger talking. He never really meant it.
That doesn't matter. Why was he so mad at you? What did you do?
Nothing. Joe thought that I wasn't training hard enough. That I was going to lose.
Dunn was too short to hang himself with that rope.
So, it's true? He was murdered.
All right. Let's just say that I believe you. The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
Most mindegyet körbe kell
Desmond
kérdeznünk?
O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jacob's Giambi.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that. Maybe it
Mindent
was...
körbe kérdezzünk.
What
Nem
am I
megkérdezünk
saying?
tőle.
Jake could never pull off something like that. Nothing. Never mind.
Jó, szóval ez biztos nem.
What
Lánya.
about Sonia Dunn?
Sonia? I doubt it. She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse. Believe me.
Jó, akkor egy maradt.
What about Frank Cassidy? Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a boxing managers association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager, or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status. That Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy.
Blacksad. I think I owe you an, You know, my father disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life. Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thanks.
Thank you for...
Hát. Elszúnnyadt. Kártya.
The number of cigarette butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep. Ah, damn.
Jó, van, vegyük fel, basszik. Ó. Van még opció.
Is that eye movement normal?
Lehet, hogy nem azt a gyógyszert adta be neki a gyík, amit kellett volna. Vagy semmi ilyesmi nem történt.
The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
De az normális orvos volt ezek szerint. Vagy nem tudom, nem.
He seems restless. Should I tell someone?
Vedd már föl. Na. Oké. Először még megnézem ezt a csizmát, hogy mi az. Bakancs.
Ugh.
See, there's no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
I have nightmares myself, but those go way back.
Oh, the poor thing. Do you know what my nightmare is? It's that witch I have to work with. Good thing she's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but I wish it were a little sooner, you know?
Őssúta nő.
Anyway, Thank you for letting me know. And for bringing him in. You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
It might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report. Something's wrong with him. I need to find out what.
Na jó, végre legalább helyszínt váltottunk. Legalább itt most kicsit a kórházban kell nyomozgatni. Össze kéne rakni, hogy valami új nyomot. Megtudjunk valami új dolgot. Hát ez mi lehet? Jó. Egyelőre akkor nem. Hát ha találunk valami újat. Aha, most lehet hívni. A lányát gondolom ott az edzőteremben. Jó, egyelőre ez se. Lehet, hogy tudnánk valami információt gyűjteni tőle is. Nem tudom. Ez a nővér fog elmenni. Majd innen. Hát ez sok információt, nem?
Hi.
You're awake, handsome?
Can I have a Morley's, please?
No, but I'll sell you a pack. Honey, get me a pack of Morleys for Mr. Handsome.
Oh. Rengeteg információt tudtunk meg ezzel kapcsolatban. Hogy egy cigi 25 cent, doboz cigi. Jó, ez a csaj, ez el fog húzni 12-kor. Nem tudom, hogy ez... Gondolom ezt be lehet nézni itt a papírokba majd. Ez a nővér riasztó, tudsz, hogy mi?
They ran several tests on Bobby Yale last night after admitting him. Have the results come in yet?
No, I don't think so, handsome.
I won't be able to read Yale's medical report if she's around. It seems like the Doe nurse will be assisting Dr. Talbot during his 12:30 surgery. In 4 hours. Could I get them to operate any sooner?
Szóval el kell intézni, hogy hamarabb kezdjék el a műtétet. Létezik? Az hogy lehet? Jó, menjünk tovább. Hát, ha még szerzünk valami infót.
Jerry Highfill. Long time no see.
Blacksad, I didn't want to wake you. How's the boy?
Asleep.
I hope he recovers in time for the fight. I got tickets. Although between you and me, he doesn't stand a chance. It'll be a fun bout, nonetheless. Not like this. God, this is boring.
You want to smoke?
Don't smoke or drink. No vice for me. Smoking's dirty. Alcohol goes straight to your head. And women, they're all just mean. Well, everyone except mine.
Are the odds against Yale that bad?
The boy's talented, don't get me wrong. But stone is stone, you know? I bet half my pay, but you know, no vice for me.
Are you sure about that? Not even one little vice?
Nope. Between you and me, when someone gives in to vice, it's because something's missing. Something in their life just isn't right. I've got a good wife, a good job, a good house, a good TV, and a good hobby. Sports. Well, watching them, that is. What else do I need, eh? Blacksad, vice is for losers. Man, I'm bored.
You say you've got a good job, and yet you're bored.
Well, it's just a figure of speech, really. I like my job. Is it boring? Yes, but I can entertain myself with a good fight or a football game. Well, watching them, that is.
Well, I'm going back in.
Errefele már nincs semmi. Most hát muszáj telefonálni egyet. Valószínűleg akkor ott lesz a következő lépés, következő nyom. Felhívom ezt a csajt, Dan lányát.
Dun's Gym. Jake speaking.
Jake, it's Blacksad. Could you get...
I have work to do, John. Call you later. Ronald, get on that ring!
Na baszki. Ó, mi van, ha felhívom őket? Olyan a nővérrel megy onnan.
Trauma? Sherry speaking.
Aha, most tudom felhívni a doktort.
Get Dr. Gregor Talbot, please.
Yes, 1 minute. No, actually, Dr. Talbot won't be in until 12:30 according to my registry. Can I ask who's calling, please?
Ez se rossz.
Sherry, this is Dr. Talbot. We have to reschedule the 12:30 procedure. I want everyone in the operating room in 5 minutes. If anyone gives you any grief, tell them it's a matter of life or death. Understood?
A matter of life and death. A matter of life and death. You gotta be kidding me. These people.
Na basszus. Na így. Most meg tudjuk nézni ezt a papírt. Vagy nem.
All right now. How do I put this? I need something that you...
Oh. Only if you guess why I'm giving it to you.
You want to help me solve a criminal investigation.
Well, aren't you smart? But be quick about it. You hear me, huh? If that witch comes back...
What? What does it say here?
Ah, you know doctors. The top handwriting is mine. Let's see. Extrasystole and dehydration caused by panic attack.
Extra what?
You know, arrhythmia, like skipped heartbeats.
Ez ismerős.
What about this here?
It's a good thing I know that Mr. Yale is in Dr. Ferguson's hands. Otherwise, I'd be worried.
Hey, no means no, miss.
You really don't know who I am, do you?
Miss, I've got orders. And the fact is, those orders say that...
Here you are, Miss Dunn.
Huh?
Tell him, Blacksad. I can't get through that thick skull of his.
You see, Highfill, she's the owner of Yale's gym.
A woman?
Whether the kid recovers or not depends entirely on her.
Between you and me, and all due respect, miss, but aren't we taking this woman's liberation a little too far? All right, let her in, but she's your responsibility.
Thanks for convincing the cop.
You hired me to find Yale. I wanted you to see him with your own eyes.
I see. Anyway, you did your job. I'll send you a check the day after the fight. You can leave now.
No!
Why did you say that?
De jó, hogy ezt vissza lehet játszani, basszus. Jó neki
Anyway,
voltam, nem
you
vettem
did your
észre.
job. I'll
Láttam,
send you a
hogy
check
ott
the day after the fight.
Láttam,
You
hogy
can
ott
leave
a
now.
retikülbe turkál, aha. Na.
Huh, no. She's gonna do something stupid. Sonia, don't.
He killed my father. You said so yourself.
Your father wouldn't want you to do this. He was a just man, and this is not justice.
He almost killed you in that floozy's apartment. How could he not be guilty?
You can't take justice into your own hands. Believe me, it will haunt you as long as you live.
Shut up! None of that matters! How could he not be guilty?
Your father sacrificed everything to pay your way through college. If you do this, you'll destroy the future your father wanted you to have. Shh. It's okay.
Uncle Tim!
Sweetie, I came back from Los Angeles as soon as I could.
I told you not to rush back.
Come on now, honey.
Na még egy új szereplős.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your friend?
No, this is John Blacksad, the detective who found Bobby.
Oh, so this is strictly professional. I thought you had some good news for your uncle.
No, Uncle Tim, don't be silly.
Come on, we'd better let him rest. I see. Let's say you're right and Bobby Yale is innocent. Who should we focus on now?
We?
Well, your father turned down my money, but he made me promise one thing, that I'd take care of you if anything happened to him.
But I can...
I know you're perfectly capable of managing that gym on your own, but we don't even know if he'll be ready to fight Stone. Besides, someone seems really invested in stopping that fight, and someone has to pay Mr. Blacksad to get to the bottom of all this. Please, talk some sense into her.
It's your life. As much as you love your uncle, it's up to you to decide whether you want his help or not.
Blacksad, I was just starting to like you.
All right. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much.
All right, stop crying or you'll ruin your makeup, honey. Now fix yourself up and I'll buy you some breakfast.
Wait, my purse.
I'll get it. It must be...
Blacksad, wait a minute. I think she needs some time alone, just like you and me. Listen, boy, do whatever it takes to find Joe's murder. Whatever it takes. If things get messy, don't worry. I'll clean them up. Deal?
I'm not a vigilante.
Well, suit yourself. Just get that ball to the end zone.
No. Are you telling stories about the great iron arm again?
Wait a minute. Of course. The Milestones quarterback. Tim Iron Arm Thorpe.
It's a good thing folks usually recognize me sooner. Blacksad, you coming to breakfast?
I'd love to, but I have to go ask for a favor. The investigation required that I ask Jake for a small favor. Or demand it, if worst came to worst.
Na, visszatértünk ide. Ki ez a medve?
How many hits does a boxer take to the head throughout his career? This one's got extra padding, just like Jake.
Hey, nem ezt akartam. Ja, mind a kettő az csak ugyanazt lehet? És igen. Rajta is meg lehet vizsgálni pár dolgot.
Not the smartest cookie in the jar, nor the most tactful. But do I trust him? No. Do I consider him a friend? Yes.
Szóval ők jóban vannak, az biztos. Hát nyilván tegnap is biztos volt, csak úgy mondom, hogy
He's been training with those same shorts
jóban
for
maradtak.
who knows how long.
Úristen, nem is olvastam el.
I hope he never feels inclined to hit me. He's twice my size. Hey, Jake.
Not now, John.
Hey, Jake.
I said not now.
Jó. Akkor ezeket nem lehet leszólítani most. Visszamegyünk az irodába, hát ha van ott valami. Hát nincs. Akkor nincs más hátra, mint hogy ezzel kell valamit megoldani. Nem tudom, hogy tartozhatna össze, mindegy. Jó, ez a kettő már megvan, de hogy mi lesz a harmadik? Menj már oda. Na.
Huh. That lizard isn't Yale's doctor.
Ja, tudtam, hogy nem igazi orvos, basszus. Ez csávónak lehet valami köze hozzá. Nem. Na mindegy, tovább. Nézelődünk, hát találunk valami újat. De most is összetartoznak kettő, csak valahogy nem jön ki, hogy mit kéne, vagy mit is, hogy is kellene összepárosítani. Lehet veletek beszélni? Nem. Na jó, hát ez... Vagy ezzel a medvével lehet? Vagy azt is próbáltam az előbb, nem tudom már.
Hey, hi.
Hey, focus, will you?
Oké.
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it, not sure what to make of the outcome.
Ez új nyom. Hát ez érdekes, hogy ez új nyomnak számít. Igen. Na, ide eddig nem lehetett benézni. Ha jól tudom. Ja, de be lehetett. Tényleg, még le tudtunk ide nézni. Hát ez nem nyert akkor szintén. De ide még nem lehetett. Vagy csak nem találtam meg. Hát ezek nem sokat segítettek. Hát a kecske csávó valamit tud most segíteni. Mindjárt őt is megnézzük. Telefonon kit tudunk felhívni? Senkit. Ki se tudok menni? Mi a szar? Körbe kéne mennem? Vagy hagyjuk ezt a kecske csávót. Felmegyek a tetőre. Minek megyek oda is? Ezekkel nem lehet beszélni. Itt egy kártya. Ó. Jó, hát innen nem lehet most kimenni. Eddig ki lehetett, de a kártyára se jelzik ki ezt X-et, ezt nem értem. Na mindegy, felmegyünk a tetőre hátra. valami új nyom van ott, vagy valamit össze tudunk rakni ott. Hát nem gondolom. De sehova nem rakja ki az X-et, úgyhogy nem tudom, hogy valami hiba lehet. Mondjuk ide kirakta. Vagy ez csak így van megcsinálva, vagy most már semmit sem lehetett felfedező, úgyhogy nem rakjuk ki. Hát
No, the footprints don't match. If Yale killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
hát sokat ezzel se értünk el amúgy, de mindegy, egy pillanat és itt vagyok.